When we think of technology, we inevitably think of inventions like the airplane. But technology isn't just a clever device. It's everything that goes along with it and makes it possible. Take the newly invented automobile, for example. Good roads are needed for drivers to use, not to mention traffic lights and parking lots and road maps. New businesses have to service cars, like this garage, now charging 7 cents a gallon for gasoline. Must be inflation. Of course, this business wouldn't even exist without cars. Every part of a system of technology is dependent on all the others. The birth of an invention, like the automobile, is only the beginning.
In the early years of the century, to own a car like this 1908 Packard, you need money to burn. You also need a trained mechanic to keep it running. Such a complex invention seems destined to remain an amusement for the rich. Unless it becomes cheaper and more available. A man named Henry Ford says he knows how to do it. Ford treats work like play and has an uncommon gift for attracting talented engineers. He builds up a team which, though largely self-taught like himself, ranks among the finest automotive talent in Detroit. In an era when automobiles are handmade, expensive, and difficult to repair, they set out to design an inexpensive, reliable car. They know that the secret to success is simplifying the technology, creating a car that is easy to build and that the owner himself can maintain. The cars of competitors need more than 8,000 parts, but their car will have just 5,000. The Model T is a masterpiece. It's as tough as nails, handles almost any road, and is easy to maintain.
It's a perfect match for the situation in 1908, 1909, 1910. It hit it. It's not often, I think, that a design hits its environment perfectly, just boom, without any overlap and slippage, and this one did.
For owners, it's a love affair from the start. And for women, newfound independence. They call the car the Tin Lizzie and make it part of the family.
There was one fellow by the name of Tom Ford, and we used to go on picnics in Chicago in the open Model T. We ordinarily went to the park in the streetcar, but if Tom came by and we got into his car, oh boy, that was a big thrill. He put about 12 people in that. We thought he was way ahead of his time.
Demand is so high for the Model T that Ford can't build enough of them. By 1912, the Highland Park plant is turning out 78,000 cars, double the previous year, and still the orders are flooding in.
We're now talking a volume of production that no one has ever thought of in history. So if you're going to really turn out thousands and thousands of units, you've got to now get very fine-grained about how do you get these heavy, funny-shaped objects, the various subcomponents of a car. How do you get them to where you want them when you want them?
It's a time when efficiency experts are promoting plans for scientific management. But Henry Ford and his men have already laid out their plant so that materials flow in a logical sequence of fabrication. Then, in a brilliant stroke, they go one critical step further. They design special-purpose machine tools that require little or no skill to operate and can replace workers altogether. But one crucial bottleneck remains.
Getting the parts to fit is the joker in the deck. The trick of cutting metal so that it's the right shape is handled by manufacturers most of the time until about 1905 with files and vices at the end. So you have a skilled person who says, no, not quite right, put it in the vise, well, that's better, put it back on, try it, make sure. So it's called hand fitting and finishing. It takes a revolution in the strength of cutting tools so that you've got knives to cut metal, and the knives have to be strong enough that they don't keep wearing out. And then you can begin to say, all right, here's a box full of these things. No one has to finish these off. Just grab anyone out of the box, and it'll fit right on there the way it has to. Once you begin to have genuine interchangeable parts, then the concept of flow changes.
On April 1st, 1913, workers in the Magneto Assembly Department are lined up next to a long platform. The foreman tells them to add one part to an assembly and push it to the next worker, then to repeat the same action. After some fine-tuning, productivity increases fourfold. Soon, there's an engine assembly line. Then, one for transmissions. Eventually, a new problem arises. Parts are being made so fast that they overwhelm the final assembly of the car itself. As an experiment, a moving line is set up here as well. At first, a team of assemblers moves along with it. Then they take fixed positions, and the parts are delivered to them. All told, chassis assembly time falls from 12.5 hours to under 2. Between 1913 and 1914, production of the Model T nearly doubles. Assembly line technology will make possible the consumer society with its huge number of products, something we now take for granted. But for the men on the line, productivity has its price. The work is achingly hard and numbingly dull. By 1914, workers at Ford last on average only 4 months. The high rate of turnover threatens the production of cars. So, in a dramatic move, Ford doubles their wages, $5 a day. An unheard of amount for unskilled labor.
The moving assembly line cuts you up and spits you out. But people will put up with a lot if they're going to make double the money they were making before. You read letters of immigrants going back to the various old countries in Europe, and they'll say, this is very hard. And they don't just mean Fords. The work here is very hard, the life is very hard, but if I don't get injured and I don't get laid off, I'm making very good money.
It's more money than ever before. For some, it's enough to buy a Model T for themselves and their family. The car has a particularly strong impact on youth. It offers everything they might want and shouldn't have: independence, glamour, and danger. Nowhere is the car more popular than in Los Angeles, the first city to feel its effect.
You now could go your own way to any destination you had. You didn't have to depend on public transportation and wait for public transportation. The big thing, you didn't have to wait. It was your car and your transportation.
The car starts to change the way that cities develop. Now you can live almost anywhere, far from the downtown core. The car becomes the very symbol of freedom and independence.
In America, there is this concept of freedom that you can reinvent yourself. You don't have to live in the same town as your parents. You don't have to live the same kind of life. You don't have to do the job that they had. You can go where your dream takes us. I think the first step in making that a mass dream is the coming of an inexpensive car that can, you want to leave where you are, you get in the car and drive.
Of all the technologies in the 20th century, the car will go the furthest in reshaping the way we live.
Sometimes we don't even know what a technology is good for.